All right. So welcome everybody. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and today we are doing Argentina. So again, hopefully you guys are all part of my certificate workshop and marketing idea group, because that's where I post most of all my information, lots of trainings going on, etc., for the whole company. I know each one of you are in different teams, different areas, etc. But this I post, to keep everybody updated. So under featured and discussion is our certificate workshops right here. And today we're doing Argentina. So as you can see, for next week or for tomorrow, we're also going to be doing, is it the 17th? New Brunswick. So make sure you're registered with that if you're joining me tomorrow. Today we're doing Argentina. That's under the TBO Academy. Now, hopefully you guys have all registered with this. If not, please go in and register now. The link is in the chat box. Once you register, you'll be set to go. So this one's a kind of finicky one. So again, get signed up, sign in. However, I'm going to go ahead and log in, and hopefully it remembers me. It remembers me as well, and that's fine. We've already done this one before. Make sure it has your name up there. If you're just registering, always remember, Archer Travel is the company. Travel Leaders Network. Sorry guys, somebody's. Travel Leaders Network is our consortium. If it asks for our IATAN number, memorize this, guys, 058-24840, okay? And get registered, okay? Let me know once everybody's registered. Then we're going to go into Argentina. Could be down here, it could be up here. Just remember, guys, you can do these all on your own also, but they're fun to do as a group. And the reason I do these is, first off, I started doing them about 2 years ago, okay? My sponsor kept saying, let's do the free cruise with Princess. Let's get in and do it. Let's do it. And I kept putting it off. Finally, I'm like, okay, the only way I'm going to do this is put it on my calendar. And then I'm like, well, if I'm going to do this, why don't I invite my team to do it with me? And then I just opened it up to the entire company. And again, it's just fun. You get to know get to meet the other agents. You have fun. And when there's a test, it's kind of nice when you have some help, right? Because like Disney and Princess, those are kind of difficult, especially when you get into the cruise types of cabins and stuff, kind of difficult. So it's nice when you can help each other. So besides doing these and learning about these destinations, these vendors, programs, etc., making you a better travel agent, right? Because now you're going to learn about Argentina. You're going to be able to post that on social media. Guys, you won't believe what they have in Argentina. Let me book this for you, right? So you're becoming a better travel agent. Also, a lot of times we end up getting promotional stuff. One of the girls just did, what did she do? I think Australia, and she's getting a goodie bag because she didn't finish it. So, so they said, finish it and we will send you this. So 5329 little fun, sorry. So you earn gift cards, you earn luggage sometimes, you earn fam trips, lunch and learns. Little fun port. Okay. So again, besides becoming better travel agents, there's a lot of perks that are involved a lot of times. Disney, you get free Disney passes. Princess, you get a free cruise, okay? All right, so hopefully everybody is here. Let me know if you need help. Also, please make sure to, if you have questions, etc., put it in the chat box, okay? The link is right here in the chat. Again, guys, remember, I just showed you, I've sent this out the night before. It's also posted the week before, the month before, right here on Certificate Workshop. It's under Rising Tide. It's under Evolution Enterprises. And the link is right here. Again, for tomorrow, the link is right here. Please try to pre-register, okay? The link is in the flyer also. But yeah, I also send a reminder out. Anybody that wants to join me tomorrow, please do so right here. Hope to see everybody Friday. So it's usually posted the night before with the link. Okay. So pre-plan if you can. And also, if you guys have questions and stuff, please put it in the chat to everyone. Because if I'm reading or we're watching a video or something and you have a question, we want to make sure that you're answered. Okay. So ask it to everyone, not just to me. Okay. What else? So yeah, again, make sure attend, any trainings you can. Let's help each other, share your do's and don'ts of which vendors to use. So again, I try to get people to help out. Yes. Okay. So again, all these links are right here set right here in this page. It's also, like I said, in Rising Tide Evolution Enterprises. The links are all there. Also on this page is right here. Hold on. All the trainings that we have done. I am recording it also, but under featured, and again, I need to update it. So under featured, and again, if you're just registering, don't worry, guys, you can get registered and be ready to go. So don't hold off. Do it with us. Let's get her done, right? Right.
Okay, I have a question. Okay, when I register, I have registered before, but when I go to sign in, it's not accepting my password. Then I go to try to change my password, and then I get that link to my password. And once I click that link, what comes up next is oops, then stop.
Clear your thing out. Remember, I told you this one's a really finicky one. So that's why I ended up under my daughter and stuff. I would sign out, I would clear your cookies and stuff, and then try to sign back in. I think it also gives you an option to sign in under Google. Yeah, Teresa, under Google. So just try the different ways because again, it's very picky. Okay, real quick. These are the different types of suppliers that you can go in and do trainings on. Travel Agent Academy, Travel Agent University, TBO Academy, OTT, Cruising Power. This is my YouTube channel. I record everything. These are trainings we've done in the past. Of course, I keep saying it each time. I need to go in and update all my YouTubes in here. But you have somebody going to the Dominican Republic. You don't know anything about it. Right here's the training. Right here's the YouTube. You can watch it. This is my YouTube channel. All the trainings we just did: St. Helena Island, 5-star resorts, Atlantic Canada. So today I am recording this. If for any reason you have to jump off and you just want to get in and help and see what the test is, etc., it'll be in here. Okay. So again, there's lots of different trainings in here. The Princess Cruise certification, Bangkok, Thailand. I don't know, next month we are starting Marriott. So if you never did Marriott, if you're a beginner, we're going to start from the beginning. I think we're going to be doing it on Saturdays. You want to earn those $79 Marriott rates. CLIA, no. Unfortunately, CLIA banned me, okay? Because CLIA is a paid subscription. They do not want me doing free training on CLIA. So you have to do CLIA on your own. I had to remove all my social media with CLIA. So unfortunately, you got to do it on your own, or you can do it within your team. Just don't put it on social media, don't record it, etc. All right. All right. Anybody have any questions? Do we need CLIA? No, you don't need it for the training. You do need it to use the perks. And guys, I'm just telling you right now, as you know, Disney, you get free Disney passes, but you have to have a CLIA or an IATAN card. I have both, okay? CLIA, if you plan on using your Disney or your Marriott over the holidays, CLIA is going to stop issuing the 2024 cards around Labor Day. So if you guys want to use those perks, I know you're only going to get it for a couple months, but you need it to use it. Otherwise, in November they start selling it again, but it'll be for the 2025. All right. So the CLIA card. You can purchase it. There's right here, there's a flyer. I can send you a flyer on it. It's called cruising.org. You go right here, join or renew. It's regularly 119. We get it for 79. Some teams give it away if you do your steps to success, or some people, earn it on giveaways, etc. But it's definitely worth it. And again, if you want to use your Disney perks and or your Marriott, you need one or the other. The IATAN, you earn that with the earning 5,000 in commissions, okay? Not sales. You have to earn 5,000 in commission, get your own IATAN card. Otherwise, you get the CLIA card, $119. We have $50 off, so you get IATAN, you need to earn 5,000. Yes. So the CLIA, it's 119 with $50 off being part of Archer because they are a platinum agency. With the CLIA card, guys, you get bonus commissions. This one's probably better than the IATAN. The IATAN, you get air discounts and stuff, but look, you get bonus commissions on all these. You want to go on a Disney cruise, guys? Again, you get discounts, 35 to 50% off. But you also get a $50 on-board credit as a travel agent. Okay. So definitely it's a great resource. You get all kinds of trainings, bonus commissions, discounts on appliances and computers, and it's a tax write-off. Okay, so just kind of wanted to share that. So this isn't a CLIA training, or this is Argentina training. Just wanted to share that because, again, a lot of people are excited and want to use those Disney perks and go during the holidays. And if that card is not, if you haven't ordered it by Labor Day, you're not going to be able to use it this year. Okay, Oceana Cruises. Let's see if they're in here. Oceana, MNO, right here. Yep. Let's see what they offer. $100, $150. Look at that. Wow. All right. Bonus commissions. So do we enter our bookings in Clio as well? You do only when you are an ACC, when you've got an affiliation with them. So that's what I'm saying. Definitely Clio is a great program because you can get an associate or accreditations with them. And then when you're an ACC and above, you can enter in your points and credits, etc. So these are the certification programs, etc. Totally separate than what we're doing, guys. Yes, right now we're doing Argentina. So let's get back to our training. I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. All right, so hopefully everybody is registered and ready to go. So we're doing Argentina, traverse the tranquil Tierra. Sitting at the edge of the world, make sure your guys' name is up here, okay? Argent, and again, if you have questions, put it in the chat box. We have a lot of amazing agents here to help answer questions. Argentina's tranquil spirit and magic can entice anyone who experiences life in its vast landscape. Countries located at the southern end of South America, sharing its border with Chile in the west and Bolivia, Paraguay, Brazil, and Uruguay. In the north, Argentina's eastern border overlooks the vast Atlantic Ocean. These may be test questions. Pay attention. Country has a perfect balance of wilderness and sophistication with its perfectly laid out streets of Buenos Aires, snow-capped Andes Mountains, Patagonian's rugged terrain, and this diversity is further celebrated by the plethora of cultures that populate it. Again, guys, I'm just sharing this. I would highly recommend registering with every cruise line out there because they give away free cruises. They give away discounts. They give away a lot of perks, lunch and learns, etc. If you're not registered, you don't get the invites. So if you love to cruise, register for them. Even if you're just new and you don't even know if you're going to book cruises, register with them. Okay. I'm in the US. Can I get the certification? Yeah. Again, it's for everybody here. So yeah. All right. What is Argentina popular for? Well, it's popular for its diverse culture, and is filled with vibes catering to travelers of every kind. Be it the wildlife havens or nightlife buzz, Argentina's travel bucket list is an amalgamation of contradictions. Country is also famous for the tango, the wine, and football. And again, guys, I just want to apologize ahead of time in case I mispronounce some words. I'm not the best. So again, you can correct me, but I just want to give you a heads up first that, what is that? Let me go ahead and mute, sorry. Okay. All right, what is the best time to travel? Again, probably a test question. Best traveling time in Argentina depends on the region you wish to explore. So the climate of Argentina differs in the north, the south, central regions. However, if you want to traverse the whole country, we suggest you do so during the springtime, October to, thank you, to mid-December, and autumn, April to mid-June. So again, pay attention. Weather is soothing and you can enjoy every city with ease. To avoid crowds, November through February months are the best. What is the currency used in Argentina and how convenient is it to exchange currency? Well, Argentina's official currency is Argentina peso, the ARS. Its symbol is the same as the dollar sign. Exchanging currency can be a bit complicated in Argentina when compared to other countries. It is advised you should carry enough cash with you when traveling to Argentina. You can exchange a currency at your local American Express, Thomas Cook, or bank before you leave home. ATMs, hotels, casas de cambio, money exchange houses, and banks can also exchange the money, but the exchange rate can be bad, okay? One of the best options to travel cashless is Western Union. Send yourself money and pick it up at the arrival with the best rates. Again, guys, always make sure you carry cash with you when you're traveling. Like we went to the Bahamas on a cruise and we didn't have any cash with us. We thought we didn't, and we just have our card, right? Well, when you get into the port there, we wanted to go to one of the all-inclusive resorts. They don't take credit cards. The taxis only took cash. And so they had to drive us to an ATM. I think I got $40 out, paid $20 in fees. Okay, so always take some cash with you, and especially like if you're on a cruise ship, get cash before you get off. Don't take too much, guys, but always get and singles. Like before I went to Mexico, I got a lot of 1s, 5s, and 10s tipping and stuff, right? So just be wary of that, because again, you walk out and you try to use one of the ATMs, you're going to get huge fees. All right, what is the voltage in Argentina? It is 220 volt and the frequency is 50 hertz, whatever. In terms of power plugs and sockets, type C and I are available. All right. Are there vegetarian meals available in Argentina? Well, of course, yes. You can find various vegetarian meals in Argentina. Some of the best ones you can try are raviolis, provoleta, tortas saladas, empanadas, milanesa, alfajores de chocolate. Okay, you can dine at the vegetarian restaurants such as Bodi, Bio, Maraviglia, that's a MSC cruise ship that I could never pronounce, Sarkis, Taj Mahal, and Tandoor. All right. Ooh, yum. Indian food. I love Indian food. All right. So this level is intermediate. It's about a 20 to 30 minute course, meaning it's going to be an hour. Language is English, pass the course, and its user rating is 421 reviews. All right. So let's start the course. All right, did everybody get in okay? Again, don't worry if you're still registered and stuff, just listen. You got in okay?
Yes, Google work.
Perfect. All right, so again, it's a very picky program, so just, but see, we got it to work. All right, so again, make sure your name is up here. You can click here to add all slides. So what's going to happen is it's going to add your slides to your itinerary. And that way you don't have to go through the whole course again. You can just go up here, back into this program, go to your itinerary, pull out those pictures, the bio, etc. As we're going through this training, again, at the end, we take a test. You're going to get a certificate, okay? I highly recommend a lot of times take some pictures as you're going or things to do. And then when you post your certificate, guys, you won't believe what's in Argentina. Okay? So just wanted to share that. You can just do this slide or you can do all slides. All right, but make sure your name's up there and that's how you want it to show because that's going to be on your certificate. So, hold on, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. Dear Sarah, not Sarah. Okay. All right. Sitting at the edge of the world, Argentina's tranquil spirit and magic can entice anyone who experiences life in the vast landscape. Countries located on the southern end of South America, sharing its border with Chile. I think we ran through this already. Unlike other South American countries, Argentina is not entirely a place for natives. Millions of immigrants worldwide, mostly from European countries, have made Argentina their home. Therefore, you will find a touch of Spanish, French, Italian, and German traditions in every nook and corner of the country. If you ever plan to visit it, the incredible fusion of Argentina will surely give you hundreds of reasons to fall in love with the beauty and the splendor. All right, no worries. Just again, it takes a while. Just don't worry until you get caught up, and we'll be at the test and everybody will take the test together. Okay. So just listen and yeah, reset, wait, it'll pop up. All right, how do we get around in Argentina? Well, traveling to Argentina is easy since it has excellent connectivity with international destinations. Majority of travelers that touch the soil of Argentina arrive via air route. The widely popular international airport, Ezeiza Ministro Pisarino, Amy, is situated 42 kilometers. What are you chewing on now? Sorry, guys. I have a puppy and he chews on everything. From Buenos Aires. Okay. You can easily find direct flights from Europe, Australia, North America, South Africa. There is also another airport named Parque Jorge Newbery Airport, which mainly caters to domestic and a few international flights. Though flights are the easiest way to reach Argentina, they are also expensive compared to other South American countries. To save your bucks, try booking the tickets a few months before the trip. If you'd like traveling through the land route, buses are available from the neighboring countries. The Retiro station offers, you can always tell when I say it wrong because I repeat it 3 times to make myself even look more foolish, but the Retiro station offers long distance buses from countries like Uruguay, Brazil, Paraguay, Bolivia, and Chile, as well as from Lima and Peru. Train travel is not as extensively preferred as the bus route because the network is small. So to get comfortable and hassle-free travel, try to stick with flights or buses. You can also hire a car to enjoy a beautiful road trip to Argentina. For people who are not interested in just the destination, but also the journey, ferries and freighter travel are also available for getting in Argentina. You can take ferries from Uruguay for a more luxurious and once-in-a-lifetime experience. You can also cherish Grimaldi freighters cruises that run from Antwerp, Bilbao, London, Hamburg, and Le Havre to Buenos Aires. All right. Whew. All right, history. Going now back to school and your history classes, guys. All right. Like most countries, the history of Argentina has both been glorious and dark days. Historians divide its history into 4 main phases: the pre-Columbian phase, the colonial phase, the national building phase, and the modern Argentina. The pre-Columbian phase starts from the earliest settlements of humans in the region, what we today call Argentina, and goes up to the 16th century. Archaeologists have found evidence of the earliest human settlements in the south of Patagonia, about 13,000 years ago. During this period, most of the region was very highly populated. Many native tribes continued to grow without any significant invader until the arrival of the Inca Empire. In the late 15th century, Topa Inca Yupanqui, conquered the natives to ensure an adequate supply of metals. But his reign lasted only for half a century. The arrival of the Spanish challenged the Inca. The arrival of the Spanish challenged the Inca Empire. The colonial phase is assumed to start from 1530, but the actual date of the inception is 1502, when Amerigo Vespucci reached the land during a voyage. Spanish navigators Juan Diaz de Solis and Sebastian Cabot also reached the same territories in the later decades. The written history of Argentina started when Juan Diaz de Solis reached Rio de la Plata in 1516. In 1536, by Pedro de Mendoza, a small settlement was established, one by Juan de Garay in 1580 and another by Geronimo Luis de Cabrera in 1573. These were some small establishments that didn't make any significant change, but the region's status was uplifted to a large extent in 1776 when the Spanish established the Viceroyalty of the Rio de la Plata. The Viceroyalty contained today's many countries and their small parts. The British attacked the region in 1806, but were defeated by Santiago de Liniers. There was a call for independence in the region after the beginning of the Peninsula War. The May Revolution of 1810 was finally successful in conquering most parts of Spain and ending what today is called Argentina's colonial phase. Thus began the phase of nation building. The people of the region were indecisive about the form of government they should choose. For a brief period, the name of the Viceroyalty was changed to the United Provinces of the Rio de la Plata. But this was just a nominal gesture. The people also considered a constitutional monarchy or a regency. Two groups in the region led the politics of Argentina in the upcoming years: Unitarians and Federalists. Unitarians were those people who wanted a powerful central government, and Federalists were those people who believed that the power must be vested loosely in a federation of different provinces. As a result of the clashes between people, the state broke up into different countries, namely Uruguay and Bolivia. In the 1820s, Juan Manuel de Rosas became the ruler of Argentina in 1835. He was supposed to support Federalist efforts, but he turned out to be just another power-hungry dictator when he introduced repressive laws that powered the central government. So again, you're learning all about Argentina, right? A rebellion in 1852 removed him from his power. Meanwhile, the native of South Argentina was living peacefully until the late 19th century. A general named Jules Rica conquered a large part of South Argentina. The war was then fought for many consecutive years, finally over by 1880 with the conquest of this desert. This conquest also concludes the national building phase of Argentina. 1880 is widely considered as the precise year, could be a test question, for the starting of the modern history of Argentina. However, it can also be argued Argentina's modern history started well before the end of the national building phase. In 1857, the first railroad was built as a part of industrialization within 43 years of the first railroad. More than 10,000 miles of railroad was created. The number rose to more than 20,000 miles within the next 12 years. Now it became easier for Argentina to transport the goods to the coast or to export to the other countries. At that time, Argentina was famous for exporting grain, wool, and meat. Could be a test question. In fact, huge surge in export made Argentina the wealthiest country in South America by 1900. Due to political commotion in Spain and Italy, a large number of immigrants entered the borders of Argentina. Despite the huge population surge, Argentina was the 7th most prosperous country in the whole world in 1920s. Wall Street crash hit the economy, but the economy is not the only thing that was going bad in the country. Military staged a coup in 1930, and General Jose F. Uriburu declared himself as the president of Argentina. Shortly after this coup, a general election was called in Argentina. Results of this democratic election was questioned as the Radical Party was not allowed to take part in the election process despite being a major party. After that, elections were held in 1937. Roberto Ortiz became the president of Argentina. Ramon Castillo became the vice president. In 1940, Ramon Castillo became the president because of Ortiz's ill health. Argentinian army staged another coup in 1943 and changed the leadership of the country. Initially, Argentina didn't pick any side in the World War II, but it finally declared war against Axis powers in March 1945. Juan Perón was elected president of the country in the elections of 1946. Perón lost support over time, and Liberation's revolution forced him to flee from the country in 1955. Revolution was followed by a number of short-lived presidencies and military rules, and in 1976, Argentina saw the mass disappearance of thousands of people under the military dictatorship. During this time, the economy of the country also fell flat. Inflation was finally controlled in 1990s by the elected president Carlos Saúl Menem, and the country saw a devastating recession from 2001 to 2002. but picked a steady economic growth after that, and modern-day Argentina has stable politics and a growing economy. Whew. All right, almost time for a quiz, our first quiz, guys. So what language do people speak in Argentina? These are travel facts. The country's official language is Spanish, but owing to its cultural diversity, you can find people speaking Arabic, Italian, German, English, and French throughout the country. If you love learning new languages, you can try Spanish as it is widely spoken in Argentina. Knowing the basic Spanish will help you connect with Argentinians quickly and understand their society. You can also save more money with negotiations, especially at the flea markets and the fairs. What kind of accommodations will you get? Well, Argentina offers plenty of accommodation options, such as lavish hotels, resorts, apartments, budget hostels, guest houses, and even small lodges. In short, it caters to budget travelers as well as people who like to have a luxurious trip. For adventure junkies, there are also camping sites where they can enjoy nature and sleep under the stars. Have you guys seen those glamping places? Pretty cool, right? All right, what kind of food do they serve there? Well, Argentinians' cuisines are as exotic as its natural beauty. Country offers a huge platter of delicious dishes with influences from Mediterranean cuisine, such as typical food you should try in Argentina include asado, chimichurri, provoleta, dulce de leche, alfajores, empanadas, yerba mate, and matabre arrolado. Okay? I've heard of dulce de leche. That's like a caramel milk kind of, I think. Of course, empanadas are amazing. When should you visit? So the best time to visit is springtime. Test question. That's October to mid-December and autumn to April to mid-June. Autumn, April to mid-June. Okay. Other than that, if you plan to visit a specific region, the timing may vary as the country has different climates in different regions. For instance, Patagonia is best visited December to March, but to experience the golden copper colored vines, Mendoza, fall is the best season. Okay? All right, do you guys pay attention? Because now we get to take our first quiz. All right. Yeah, I'm on a training until noon Pacific. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, does everybody have this first question? Now again, you may have the same question, but maybe down here, okay? So make sure everybody's here. All right, the arrival of blank challenged the Inca Empire. Was it the Italians, the Spanish, or the Britishers?
Spanish.
Spanish, everybody agree? All right, what is the official language of Spain?
Spanish.
Spanish, but they speak all different, but they said if you at least know some Spanish, you'll be able to get around. Yep.
It's Spanish.
Yep. Which of these countries do not share a border with Argentina? Chile, Brazil, or Colombia? Colombia, that's what I thought.
Colombia.
Okay. And when did Juan Manuel de Rosas become the ruler of Argentina? Google is your best friend, right? It's like, I don't know.
Hold on, I'm checking. I copied.
Okay, thank you.
1835.
1835? All right.
I'm thinking.
Jolene put
Don't
that in there
quote me.
too. So we have Spanish, Colombia, 1835. Does everybody agree? Let's try it out. 4
Yeah.
out of 4. Congratulations. All right. So hopefully you guys
Woohoo.
all got that. If for any reason you're still working through, just ask us. We got the question. We'll give you the answers. All right. Let's go to Buenos Aires. So again, it's spinning.
Mine's doing the same thing.
We broke some systems a couple times. All right, 6, 6, 8, 8, 9 now. Come on. And I get click happy. Let me know when everybody's there. Has anybody's updated yet?
Mine's still loading.
Okay.
Mine just updated finally.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Not yet.
Okay, there it goes.
Still loading.
It's like, wait, I have too many people asking to load. What's going on? All right. So again, oh, look, it started back at Argentina. See what I'm saying? This system is kind of whacked. All right. Just click. Hopefully it'll take you now to Buenos Aires. I just did that. So you just click over here to the left and it'll take you there. Again, you can save the slides up here. All right. So I'll just start reading again, guys, don't worry. And you'll catch up when we get to the test. All right, the capital of Argentina is stunning city with an overwhelming cafe culture and grand boulevards. In fact, its beauty is such that Buenos Aires is called the Paris of South America. The city never sleeps and has a mesmerizing peace that fills you as you walk down the sophisticated yet earthly alleys. It was first established on the 2nd of February, 1536 by a Spanish expedition led by Pedro de Mendoza. Its original name was Ciudad de Nuestra Señora Santa Maria del Buena Are. Oh my gosh. Literally, the city of Our Lady St. Mary of the Fair Winds. Dang, try writing that on your mailing envelopes. All right. After Our Lady of Bonaria, patroness saint of Sardinia, this is why Buenos Aires culture has a Spanish touch. The city was rebuilt in the early 20th century, and most of its architecture was modeled after Paris and Madrid. Adding to the diversity, the city has become a melting pot of different ethnic groups as millions of immigrants worldwide have moved to the city since the 19th century. Today, Buenos Aires is home to rich culture and traditions that take you to a world full of mirrored lives. Mirrored lives. So I'm going to shut this. The sun's getting in here. Here we go. Okay. Accessibility. Being the capital city, Buenos Aires has an excellent connectivity with numerous national, international destinations. If you're coming from North America, Australia, or Europe, a direct flight to Buenos Aires is the best and fastest way to reach the city. Even though it is a bit more expensive than other South American countries, the city can be accessed through 2 airports, Ziza International Airport and Aeroparque Jorge Newbery Airport. While the former is best suited for the international flights, the latter is convenient for domestic travel. Another preferred option to reach Buenos Aires is by bus. You can use this transportation mode if you are traveling from neighboring countries like Brazil, Chile, Uruguay, Paraguay, and Bolivia. Direct buses to Retiro bus station in Buenos Aires are available, but make sure you book the tickets in advance to avoid any hassle. You can also go for a road trip, but that will be advisable only if you are traveling from Uruguay or southern Brazil, as other countries are at long distance. To make your travel to Buenos Aires adventurous, you can also take a ferry from the different cities of Montevideo and Colonia in Uruguay or Puerto Madera in Buenos Aires. Adding the cherry on top, you can also try the freighter service offered by Grimaldi Freighters from a few European cities such as London and Hamburg. Traveling in the city is very easy. Buenos Aires has a metro service called Subte, which is short for subterráneo, underground. While the network is not extensive, it can take you to most of the city tourist attractions. Buses are also a budget-friendly option if you wish to travel to other domestic destinations in Argentina. You can also hire cabs or taxis to get a personalized tour of the city. They are relatively cheaper and comfortable. All right, things to do. So this is like things that I said, maybe take a picture of and stuff so you can add this to your posting. Watch tango performances. Legend has it that this passionate dance was developed in Buenos Aires port districts, back streets, and brothels. So missing the tango experience when you are exploring Buenos Aires is like missing the city's real soul. Best place to watch authentic performance is at Confiteria Ideala Supasha 384. Huh. To know more, you can also get free distribution guide called Tango Map Guide that contains all the information about performances, including times and location. Take a helicopter ride. Step out of the cliche ways to travel a city and get aboard a helicopter in Buenos Aires. You will get a chance to see the city skyline with bird's eye view. You will never forget the stunning scenes in Puerto Madero's skyscrapers or the famous tourist attractions like Casa Rosada from up above the clouds. The tour also takes you above the picturesque Pampas region and opens up a beautiful scenery you would never have witnessed before. Experience soccer tours. If you are a soccer fan, you would know that this is not just a game for Argentinians, but an emotion. The locals have a huge passion for the sport, such that you can find various tours that let you dive into Argentina's footballing history. You will also get the chance to visit the country's two most famous stadiums, La Bombonera of Boca Juniors and Monumental of River Plate. Attend the wine events. Argentina and wine are inseparable, and Buenos Aires is where you will find the best of the wines in the country. This calls for wine tasting tour that will enhance your travel experience while letting you get in touch with Argentinians' wine culture. You will not only taste the finest wines, but also learn about their history, variations, and selections. All right, places to see. And then we have another quiz. So again, this is something you may want to take a picture of, places to recommend that they come see. I think that should be, it says Cathedral Metropolitana. First laid in 1580, this cathedral took more than 2 years to complete. The cathedral was the working place of Pope Francis when he was the Archbishop of Buenos Aires. Catedral Metropolitana is now a papal museum known for its fusion architecture and artifacts linked with Pope Francis. Plaza de Mayo, famed as Argentina's famous square, Plaza de Mayo is a symbol of rebellion and hope. This is where people gather for celebrations and protests. The square was mapped in 1590 by Juan de Garay, the founding father of the city. It is surrounded by various tourist attractions like Casa Rosada, Banco de la Nación building, and Cabildo, the old city hall. Caminito, Buenos Aires' famous colorful street museum, Caminito, filled with radiant, lively homes of migrants that moved to the city during the 19th, 20th century. You can explore the plenty of restaurants that offer not only delicious food, but also tango and folk dance shows. Explore this area and you may get the chance to enjoy the authentic tango dance and buy some traditional artifacts from the local artists. Obelisco, erected in the city to honor the 400th anniversary of the city's foundation in 1936. It is a National Historic Monument that soars 67 meters above the famous square. Throughout history, it has suffered vandalism, but that never took away its grandeur, the significance. Today, it is also used spreading awareness of various occasions. It was once covered with giant pink condoms on 1st December 2005 to commemorate World AIDS Day. All right, and then Casa Rosada, officially known as Casa de Gobierno. Casa Rosada was constructed in 1580 by the Spanish. It is from the balconies of the Pink Mansion, where Juan and Evita Perón addressed the masses during the late 1940s and early 1950s, and later ruled the country. Also a museum situated inside that's been declared the National Historic Monument of Argentina. Did you guys ever see Madonna's Evita? One of my favorite shows. All right. Take a quiz. All right. Buenos Aires has metro service named as Subterráneo, Transmilano, or Bilbao. It's a Subterráneo, right? Who worked in Cathedral Metropolitana? Benedict, Francis, or Clement? Anybody know? That was just the last thing we were reading, right?
Francis.
Pope Francis.
Francis, very good. Which one is
It's
not?
morning.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. It for some reason it booted me back a screen and then it's like frozen on that screen and won't even let me go to the next slide. Even though I was already at the quiz.
Yeah, try maybe exiting out and then going back in. I told you this program always gives us problems. So we'll put the answers in the chat for you. So when you get caught back up. So the first one is subterranean.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, Allison says just keep playing with it. All right, which one is not the famous football stadium in Buenos Aires? La Bombonera Boca Juniors, Monumento of River Plate, La Liga. All right, and then what is the official name of Casa Rosada? Casa de Metropolitana, Casa de Gobierno, or Casa de Buenos Aires? Gobernero. All right. So Subterráneo, Pope Francis, La Liga, and Casa de Gobierno. Let's try it. And we're spinning 4 out of 4. All right, everybody. Congratulations. We will now move on to Rosario. Again, if you're locked up, don't worry. Just get through. The answers are in the chat box. Again, I apologize. I don't know why. Just probably need to update their system. Do 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 do. Someday. All right, then of course it takes me back to the beginning again. All right. So try just clicking on the arrow and hopefully it will take you here. All right, Rosario. So every major city of the country is famous for one thing or another. It can be economy, tourism, cosmopolitan culture, or anything. For Rosario, it is the architecture, public buildings, and even the residence houses of Rosario have retained Art Deco, Art Nouveau, and neoclassical architecture over hundreds of years. Located at the center of the country's major industrial corridor, Rosario is both a prime railroad terminal and a major shipping center. Apart from that, the city relies on services and industry for running its economy. Rosario is famous for holding cultural activities in terms of its culture, ranging from music and literature to law and politics. Theater, museums, cinemas are standing in the city to vouch for locals' commitment to cultural activities. The city received a large number of international immigrants in the last decade of the 19th century and after the First World War. As a result, now it has many religions, including Roman Catholics, Protestants, Jews, and Muslims. Accessibility, being a major center of the cultural economic activities, Rosario has good transport connectivity. City has its airport, Aeropuerto Internacional de Rosario, 5 to 10 daily flights. There's bus and Aeromovo bus services between airport and the center of the city. Ensure that you change the currency to pesos at the airport, as there are no alternative places to do it. If you want to take a quicker way to reach the airport to Rosario City, you can take a cab or rental car. If you are a little tight on budget, you can even reach Rosario by bus, train, or boat. City has a user-friendly bus terminal called Terminal de Omnibus Mariana Moreno. There you can find a catalog of hotels, cafes, ATMs, etc. Trains only shuttle between Rosario Norte Station and Rosario in Buenos Aires. In a single day, there is one train that goes from Rosario and there is one that comes towards Rosario. From November to March, various boats go to Rosario Islands in the Parana River. Boat services become less frequent during the off-season. Getting around Rosario is as easy as reaching there. The bus system in the city is the most budget-friendly option. If you're planning to travel by bus a lot, you can buy a stored value card. You can hail a taxi if your purse allows you to spend $150 to $200 for a trip across the center. Thankfully, you don't have to negotiate as taxis charged by the meter. There is also a bike service can be available online, but has a significant limitation. You have to dock it and check out every 30 minutes. Wow, that's kind of tough. All right, things to do. Again, take a picture. Boat trip in Parana River and Delta. Exploring the river, the location of Rosario, is the first thing every nature lover should do. You can rent a kayak for the whole day, explore the Parana River and Delta waters. The river water is a little brown, but that's not what it is famous for. It is the enormity of the river that is worth appreciating. Within its delta, the river has many islands. You can stop on an island, enjoy a delicious lunch, and see a rural life well apart from the main city. Go to opera. Rosario has a historic theater called Teatro El Círculo. Inaugurated in 1904, the theater is a cultural center and venue for operas. If operas are not to your taste, the theater also acts as stage for rock bands. 5 levels in it. Theater can host about 1,450 visitors. Even if you can't book a ticket to the opera or rock band, the frescoes, painted dome, and distinguishable cultivated walls of the main room are enough to go for a visit. Cycling around Rosario. What could be a better way to see a city full of historical monuments and emblematic buildings than riding on 2 wheels? Cycling is a fun way to explore Rosario. You can rent a bicycle and ride through the charms of the city. It is especially becomes more engaging when you are with a guide who knows the minute details of every building and monument that you pass through. Take a leisurely stroll at Rosario Parks if you are on a trip to get away from the city noise and bustle. A walk in Rosario's park can refresh your mind. Visit the park, Parque Urquiza, an urban park located in Rosario near the Parana River. You can also explore Parque de España, Park of Spain, and Parque de Independencia, Independence Park, to dive into the nature and history of Rosario. Places to see, again, maybe take a picture, and then we have our next test. Che Guevara's monument. The Rosario is the birthplace of the famous revolutionary Che Guevara. There is an apartment building in Rosario, which is his exact birthplace. To commemorate the 80th birthday anniversary of Che Guevara, a 22-foot tall bronze monument was built in 2008. 14,454 people donated their 75,000 keys and other objects to make the monument. For every history lover, this monument of Che Guevara has more worth than thousands of historical documents. Catalunya and La Florida beaches. There is a beach zone in the northern part of Rosario. Beaches along the rivers are very rare to find, but Rosario's sand beaches are very popular amongst tourists. From October to May, the temperature of Rosario becomes extremely pleasant. This is also the perfect time to visit these beaches. There are many restaurants and other amenities that serve you food and a place to rest. You can even get a freshly caught fish in these restaurants. If you find the water to be a little brown, that is not because of pollution, but still silt. Hence, it is very safe to swim in both Catalunya and La Florida beaches. Museum of Contemporary Art. Art lovers can also satisfy their creative senses in Rosario. Museo de Arte Contemporáneo is a museum of contemporary art that hosts many contemporary arts and artists. Building of the museum is a piece of art in itself. Situated by the riverside, the museum has 10 floors and a rooftop to visit. Also called Macro, the museum is a perfect place to experience the soul of the city. Monumento Nacional del Bandera. This is the most historic landmark of Rosario. It was built as a memorial for Manuel Belgrano, the creator of the Argentinian flag. Besides being an important place in history, Monumento Nacional de la Bandera is also known for offering fantastic panoramic views of the city from its tower. You can climb the tower and look over Rosario. And then Arano Boulevard, another place to take a walking break and enjoy the city life is Arano Boulevard. This fabulous boulevard was inaugurated in 1868 to beautify the city. Beautiful palm trees, stunning mansions border it. To check the best parts of this long boulevard, reach in from the intersection from Cordova Street and continue walking to get a great glimpse of the Parana River. All right, here we go. And then we have two more. So we're over halfway done, guys. When was the monument of Che Guevara built? 2005, 2008, 2009.
2008.
Thank you. Rosario Islands are situated in Beagle Channel, Papa Region, Parana River. I say Parana River, but what do you guys think? Anybody?
I was thinking the river.
River, we'll try that. What is the
Parana
alternative?
River.
Parana, okay, perfect. What is the alternative name of Museo de Arte Contemporáneo? Macro Catalunya Museo Historic del Norte. Macro. And what
think
was
it's-
one?
oh.
What?
Sorry. No, go ahead. I heard you say macro.
Okay, which one of these is a famous opera theater in Rosario? La Scala, Opera Rural, or Teatro El Cercalú? That one? Is it that one, you guys? What do you think? What do you think? You try it? Let's do it.
Yes, it's teatro.
Oh, yep. Very good. Congratulations. 4 out of 4. We're doing good, guys. All right, two more. Salta and Ashua. Okay.
What was the last one? Museo de Arto
It was a
Contem.
theater. Yeah, the teatro. It was a theater one.
No,
That's-
the other question. Museo de Arto Contemporáneo. Sorry.
macro.
The
Is
question.
the macro? Does it have macro for the answer?
Okay, thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Okay. All right. Mine's still spinning. Are you guys learning a lot? Anybody ready to go to Argentina?
This subcontract, but after I talked to Oliver, they're needing this to add to the PL list. So they're going to add this because this commission is working on getting the PL list put together.
Sorry, I muted her. All right. Let's go. Okay, Salta now. I know, it's like, okay, now I want to go here, I want to go there. So I got, next month I'm going, is anybody going to the, next month I'm going to Thailand. Is anybody going to the boot camp in the Midwest, October 5th? Guys, make it, please, okay? I just went and got my tickets with Spirit penny fares. I think we paid $75 round trip. We're actually flying into Kentucky and riding with the Tingles. That'll be an adventure. And then November, the Divas for Evolution having an event in New Orleans. So we get to go there for November. I got my ticket there, round trip, $90. And then we're doing the Forenza cruise and the Disneyland with our perks first week of December. So that's where I'm going. Again, guys, use your perks, get out and travel. Guys, I'm broke, but you know, I'm living life, right? Because when I go to these places, I'm working. I'm going to show them, look, guys, I'm in Thailand with these elephants, you know, come be a travel agent. So anyway, just kind of wanted to share that. Okay. Salta, strolling through the streets of Salta, you won't know if you are visiting an old country or a modern world city. On one hand, the city has preserved its colonial architecture, and on the other, you can see the hustle and bustle of modern life. Salta City is the capital of the province called Salta. Despite the city's high population, it has preserved itself as it was existing centuries ago. City offers something for everyone. Salta has museums for engaging curious minds, for nature lovers. It offers rugged landscapes and valleys. For budget travelers, the city has many pocket-friendly lodgings. If you are a revelry loving person, you can join the local entertainment going on in the streets. Contrast with other cities of Argentina, Salta offers more range of choices and terrains, cultural places, lifestyles, and if you are visiting Argentina, Salta is a city that must not be overlooked. To get there, Martin Miguel de Guamas International Airport lies just on the outskirts of Salta. You can take buses or taxis to reach the city center from the airport. Understandably, taxis will cost you more than 210 pesos than the bus service, which is only 19 pesos with the Cert card. A cheaper option for each Salta from other cities on the bus. Salta is connected almost every major city in Argentina with bus routes. The main bus station is merely 8 blocks away from the main plaza. Getting around the city is as easy. You will get every option you can think of. Car, taxi, buses. Salta is a small city. Public bus service is not much required here. The best option for getting around the city is a rental car. Not only can you move around the city, but you can also visit the nearby places of Salta. The small size of the city also gives you the freedom of strolling around on foot, and there's also a train service called the Train to the Clouds that you can try to have an adventure ride across the city. Make sure you book this tickets in advance. All right, things to do. Free walking tours. People of Salta are so humble that you can also get free walking tours of the city. Usually free tours go from Monday to Saturday. If you're interested in taking one, reach the 9 de Julio Plaza at 10 a.m. Tour will cover various museums, other tourist attractions in Salta. And if you like the tour, do not forget to tip your guide. Take cash, right? You can also book a private tour with a personal guide who will tell you the secrets of the city and its fascinating history, but that can cost you a bit. Shop at Arts and Crafts Fair. If you are someone who gets pleased by seeing masterpieces of arts and crafts, you can visit the Balcarce Arts and Crafts Fair. Every weekend, the main nightclubbing street of Balcarce stages an authentic arts and craft fair. The street is closed to traffic on Sunday for staging the fair. You can buy original art and craft works made by local artists and artisans and surprise your friends back home with gorgeous gifts. Visit a vineyard and drink. If you are up for a little travel, you can buy a rental car and visit the nearby small but fantastic town Cafayete. It is famous for its vineyards. If you are a lover of wines, you can't get enough of Cafayete. From tasting the best of wines to learning how it's made, you can get a vineyard's holistic experience. However, if you are not into wines, you can still enjoy the chilled vines and eye candy vineyards greenery. And then best cuisines of Argentina. Well, both Salta City and the province are known by making traditional Argentinian cuisine. Thus, while visiting the city, do not forget to make a culinary stopover at the small restaurants you will see in the streets. Higher class hotels serve tasty food in Salta, but there is nothing like the tucumanas and salteñas served at the restaurants. Some of the best restaurants where you can enjoy authentic dishes are Jose Balcazar, La Criolita, Aniceto, and Chirimoya. Ooh, all right. Another test. All right, places to see. Plaza 9 de Julio. This is the part that joins the modern day Salta with its past. Spanish colonial architecture present right in the city's main square is magnificent. Watch for every culture lover. Start from Plaza 9 de Julio, where you will find classic architecture, cafes, and cobblestone streets. Moving further, you will encounter the most recognizable site of Salta, its cathedral. Museo Histórico del Norte Museum. The Museo Histórico del Museum is the perfect place to visit for curious minds. Museum's original building was built in 1626, but it has been renovated 2 times since then. Now the museum is a National Historic Landmark of Argentina. It houses a history that documents centuries of Argentinian Argentinian and South American culture. Art, artifacts, documents, and furniture are displayed in the museum in chronological order. If you reach there at the right time, you might also witness a changing of the guard ceremony. Cathedral of Salta, built by famous Italian architects Giorgio Rigata and Soldati. The Cathedral of Salta is known not only for its building, but also for the enlightening experience it gives. Although it is situated in the center of the city, the cathedral takes you away from the city's hustle and bustle. Inside the church, you will find many statues and sculptures gilded in gold. You can even get free tours on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Bishop Slope, 1600s bishop, was passing by the area. Looking at the beauty of the sky, he decided that he should take a rest. Locals of the area started to call that slop, the slope where the British bishop slept. With passing time, the name got shortened to the Bishop's Slope. Standing in the hilltop, you will get a beautiful view of the Enchanted Valley. And then Salinas Grandes Salt Flats. When visiting Salta, you just can't miss the awe-inspiring salt flats. Located in the far northwest of Argentina, it is a full-day trip to Salinas Grandes Salt Flats. Place was a lake that has now dried, leaving behind the salt. If you like long road trips, you will not be disappointed by the scenic drive to Salt Flats, as it's dotted with reddish brown rocks and mountains. All right, everybody ready for the test? And then we have one more, guys, and then we are done. So again, congratulations. Okay, which town is famous for its vineyards in Salta? Is it La Plata, Cafayeta, or Rosina?
Cafayeta.
All right, when was the Museo Histórico del Norte Museum built? 1626, 1567, or 1767? 1626.
1626.
Very good. Which one of these is famous Argentinian dish? Tucamanas, Peking roasted duck, baked mushroom. Is it tucamanas, right? Yep.
Yep.
And which of these was not the architect of the Cathedral of Salta? Giorgio Rigata or Norman Foster? Very good. All right, everybody got that?
Norman.
That was pretty easy. Let's see. Congratulations, 4 out of 4. Hey guys, do you know a good wedding chapel that's pretty decent price, but nice? One of my clients is coming in April to get married. All right, rolling. So this is Ushua.
Hey, were you just talking about Vegas, Marnie?
Yeah,
Why don't you ask Jody and Tim how
I-
much they spent there?
yeah, I already got that one. And so the client said she found on my Viator also one for only $100. So I'm just trying to give her some options. So she tried calling me a minute ago. So
Okay, unless she wants to get married by Elvis.
yeah. I have your rooms and more t-shirt. Perfect. All right, last one about Ushuaia. Any trip to yes, I'm off Anne and Decatur. Sorry. Okay. All right, any trip in Argentina is incomplete if you do not step on the mystical land of Ushuaia. It's stunning, natural. Look how beautiful it is. Natural landscape offers a once-in-a-lifetime experience surrounded by the Marshall Mountains and the Beagle Channel. This city is a gateway to Antarctica, be it the breathtaking excursion into the Beagle Channel or the coveted ski trip. Ushuaia is like a travel portal to unforgettable experiences. Ushuaia's beauty makes you feel like you are standing at the end of the world. This pristine little city has long been described as the world's southernmost city. Ushuaia was found by Augusto Lasario on 12th of October, 1884, after the archipelago was partitioned between Chile and Argentina. Till that time, the land was inhabited by the Yamana Indians and a few missionaries. Over the years, it's developed from a small town to a dazzling city that welcomes thousands of tourists every year. All right, accessibility. Hold on. Yes, I'll make it happen. I'll be in contact. Thank you. Okay. Best way to reach Ushuaia is by air. The small city has its international airport, Malvinas, Argentina's Ushuaia's international airport, that offers flights from various domestic and international destinations. There are daily flights from Buenos Aires. So if you do not find a direct flight to Ushuaia, you can book one from Argentina's capital state. It will take around 3 to 4 hours to reach Ushuaia from Buenos Aires via a flight. As far as land accessibility is concerned, there is no train connectivity to Ushuaia. However, you can take the road route to reach this city. There is a bus service from Rio Gallegos. Though the trip takes 11 hours, it is a good option for budget travelers. You could also take a bus from the Chilean side of Punta Arenas. You can also drive to Ushuaia. It is relatively easy to rent a car in Argentina. Mesmerizing views during the road trip make it worth taking. Getting in and around the city is a bit difficult when it comes to public transportation. There are city buses, but they do not travel to all the tourist attractions. You can book a cab or taxi to explore the city. Bicycles and cars are also available for rent to enjoy the destinations leisurely. All right, things to do. Boat trip to Beagle Channel. Discover the stunning flora and fauna of the Tierra del Fuego province while sailing through the Beagle's Channel. Plenty of boat tours that take you on a beautiful journey across the famous province from the Sea Lion Island to the end of the world lighthouse. You will get the chance to explore the world's most popular travel destinations. Some boat tours also take you to Martillo Island, known as the home for large penguin colonies. Tours also offer local guides who will help you learn more about every cruise stop. Trek to Emerald Lagoon. Emerald Lagoon is a small lake with glacier origin. It is named after the color it gets from the Ojo del Albino glacier sediments. This is a 6-hour trek from Ushuaia filled with gorgeous wilderness. Trek begins with the lush green Tierra Mayor forest and takes you to the plains with Tierra Mayor and Carbajal Valley's incredible views. Beaver Dam, another famous thing you will witness on this trek. Ski at Serra Castro. If you travel in Ushuaia when it snows, a ski trip is inevitable. Located at the southern slope of Mount Prun, Serra Castro is a popular destination for ski lovers. The resort is laced with modern amenities and exhilarating views. Apart from alpine skiing, travelers also enjoy other snow sports and snowboarding, sleds, and ski touring activities. Ride the train to the end of the world. This is not just a train ride, but a remarkable railway journey that time travels into the notorious history of Ushuaia. Initially built as the train of the prisoners, this train is now a heritage railway that attracts tourists from all over the world, and it is an expired singer, Michael Graves, who wrote the song Train to the End of the World in 2013. Hop on this train at Canal Beagle. It'll take a stroll covering Tierra del Fuego National Park, Faro Les Clarias, Bahia La Pataya, and Isla de la Pararos. Ooh. All right, and then places.
You're so funny, Marnie.
Uh-huh.
You said you're so funny. I swear, after all these trainings I've done with you, you can speak Spanish, French, English, all the languages.
I pretend at least, right? So thank you. Hey, Cassie.
Right, because I struggle and you just get
in there and do it. That's, yep. So again, congratulations, guys. Cassie, make sure you get in and do the final test so you can get your certificate. I know you have to jump off. So thank you, guys. All right. So Maritime Museum at the Presidio of Ushuaia. Then it's kind of funny because my kids and my ex-boyfriend used to sit there and make fun of me and they, try to help me pronounce the things. So I was just thinking when I was pronouncing those, my daughter would probably be rolling their eyes at me. All right, imagine setting your foot in a dark and cold 19th century prison at the end of the world. The Prison Turn Museum has a vast collection of models that tell Tierra del Fuego's maritime story from the arrival of the first explorers. There are also meticulous scale models of tall ships, maps of exploration routes, and explanatory text. In case you wish to take a fresh breath, peek out of the window and the beautiful views that will amaze you, leave you amazed. Don't you like how my mind also makes other words up? Tierra del Fuego National Park, located around 12 kilometers from Ushuaia. The national park is filled with dramatic scenery, waterfalls, forests, glaciers, and mountains. The park stretches from the Beagle Channel to the Lago Clami's edges, mainly consists of lenga and guindo trees. There is also a campsite inside the park near La Roca, an adventurous way to spend the time. Glacier Marshall. Those who love the adrenaline rush do not miss a chance to climb the Marshall Glacier. Enjoy the panoramic view of Ushuaia, Isla Navarino, and the Beagle Channel. Also a chairlift facility that lets you behold the majestic glacier. This is open for all the months, but to get the best views and enjoy the snow, explore it in the winters. Estancia Haberton. Founded by the English missionary, this is the oldest ranch or estancia in this region. People often take guided tours to explore the terraced gardens lifestyle of the farmers. You can also book a stay in Harbor Town and enjoy a morning sipping tea while overlooking the Beagle Channel. From here, you can take a long drive or book a boat tour to see the penguins of Isla Martillo or the sea lions of Isla de los Lobos. Faro Les Clarias, one of the most famous destinations in Ushuaia. Faro Les Clarias, or Lighthouse at the End of the World, stands tall on one of the Les Clarias Islands. However, do not confuse it with the San Juan de Salvamento Lighthouse, located on the east coast of the remote Isla de los Estados, also known as the Lighthouse at the End of the World. Faro Las Clarias is 11 meters high with the walls painted in red and white stripes. This lighthouse can be reached by boat. Whew! Final exam. Yay. All right, guys. So thank you for hanging out. Good luck. How high is the Faro Les Clarias? 34 meters? How high is it? 11 meters? Okay. Who wrote the song, Train to the End of the World? Michael Graves, right? And when was Ushuaia found? 28th of August, 1877, 17th of January, 1876, 12th of October. What is the name of the international airport located in Ushuaia? Malvinas, Argentina, Ushuaia International, Comandante Esfara Airport, or Bolivar Airport? Boom, 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 boom.
Malvinas.
Malvinas?
I
Okay.
agree, Malvinas.
All right, let's try it out. 11 meters, Michael Graves, 12th of October, and Malvinas. Are we going to get a full 100% on our total quizzes? Let's see. Whew. Congratulations. All right. So from here, you can view your certificate. You can download your certificate. You can post it on Insta or in LinkedIn. Definitely, guys, post your certificate, view it. You also, I think, get it emailed to you. Again, congratulations. Share this social media, share it in your team. Guys, we just had an amazing training on Argentina, learned so much. OMG, I need to go here now. Okay, tomorrow we are doing New Brunswick, Canada. Next week, Princess Hotels. Next Saturday, Jordan. And on the last of the month, we are doing Windstar Cruises and the Bahamas. So those are the ones coming up. Again, congratulations. Hope you guys learned something. We do this, again, every Friday and Saturday. Thank you for joining us. As we always say, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, okay? And if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. And again, I appreciate you guys. Does anybody have any questions or need anything? I'm just double checking. Princess, our free cruises haven't been posting. I want to see if they've posted them yet. Let's see. Cross your fingers. Nope, still not. Has anybody been able to get on for their free cruise to see? I know it was slim pickings when it was open. Maybe they're just revamping everything. I don't know. But again, guys, Disney, make sure, like I was telling you guys, if you do the Disney training, again, free Disney passes, guys. I take advantage of this every year. When we go on that cruise out of LA, or Long Beach, we're going the day before and going to do Disney with our free tickets. So all you do is you do the training, go in here to available benefits. I could order it right now. Disney World free tickets or half price tickets. But here I get to go in and get my free ticket. You do have to have either the IATAN or the CLIA card. They do require you to put a picture of it. Okay. But yeah, you go in, you order it. You have to give a 10-day notice. And guess what? Now you get a free ticket. $250 worth, guys. All right.
Do you have
Princess
to
was
make a
giving away free
reservation, Marnie?
cruise.
I don't know. It says you should receive Disney reserves the right. I think for Disneyland, I don't think you have to now.
Okay.
But again, it'll come and tell you. You're welcome, guys. Thank you. You should receive an email no later than 5 days prior. Disney reserves the right, complimentary, reduced rates anytime. So I always tell everybody, get in and make sure to use your perks, guys. Advance notice, approval, complimentary, required theme park reservation and blackout dates may apply. Ticket request does not validate the theme park reservation availability. Click your dates before you request. So I think for Walt Disney World, what's this? What's DLR? Disneyland Resort. Okay, let's try that. Theme park reservations available to enter one of the parks. View important dates. So let's look and see. I'm going. I think I'm going to here because no, I think I'm going on the 1st. Either park is available. Disneyland Park, staying in Disneyland, no reservation. Okay, so it's available. Park hopper. So very important dates. Guests with park hopper will select the first theme park and multi-day. So yeah, so it looks like you just go in here and do that. Okay, guys. So again, use your perks because you never know, like Universal Studios. We used to get a 3-day, 3-park hopper pass every year and then up to 4 people at 50% off. This year they changed it. We only get 50% off for us, maybe up to 4 people, but we don't get a free one. And then, but they added Hollywood. Before Hollywood didn't give us, Universal didn't give us any discount. Now I think we get 30% off. So yeah, use your perks, guys. Make sure you guys are into Evolution perks, the site Evolution perks. A lot of people will post in here like fam trips, discounts. Right here from home to port. Carnival invites you 2 fun days learning from home port. So this is kind of like a seminar at sea, guys, in October. So check these out. Always. Anytime you have an opportunity to get into a live event, do it. Okay. Because again, when you're out there, you're posting, guys, look at me. I'm on this Carnival ship. Look at this amazing ship. I can book this for you. Contact me today. All right. So when you join these groups, please make sure that you answer the questions. Otherwise, they will you won't get approved. Okay. Mandate notifications. So in this case, I want all posts because I want to know what all these are. This sounds great. Unfortunately, my daughter's birthday is the 11th, and unfortunately, I will be in where am I? Missouri the week before. So, but you never know. I may get a great booking or a daily commission, instant commission, right? And I'd be able to afford it. when we start confirming August 26th. Okay, so all participating, go CCL, guests are welcome to go together. All right. So I don't know how much it is. What is it saying? No, confirmations are not guaranteed. They'll contact the ones that are approved. Okay. So again, that's why I always tell you, sign up for all these cruise lines because they send these invites and stuff. And if you're not registered, you won't get approved or advised. Okay. All right, guys, have a great day. I'm gonna go make some homemade Italian bread. So Italian cheese bread with my bread maker.
Yeah, sounds good.
So
Hey, do you know if our cruise is available for the convention next
not
year?
yet. They haven't released it yet. So
Okay, I thought it was supposed to have been the 14th.
it was supposed to be originally the 15th, and that's what they were talking about in Founders Council, that, you know, people are going to be starting to ask about it. So right here, they're going to be announcing it soon. I think, well, Ron's over in the UK trying to get the UK set up. So I think it's probably, you know, the delay with that. So just watch. But the convention tickets are open. It's only $149, guys, for the convention tickets. And then you can purchase your cruise cabin. Okay, anywhere from $7.
Yeah, I got my convention ticket when I got back.
Yep.
So I already did that.
Yeah.
And
So
I got my passport that I'm going to be ordering soon. So
Okay.
I'm on it.
you don't need a passport for this one either, but it's always good to have one. But
I
just-
was told you did. Because it's
No.
Mexico.
No, because it's a closed cruise. But
Oh,
as we always say, when you go out overseas or, you know, to Mexico, whatever, if something happens and you need
Yeah.
to get back, a lot of times they don't take your birth certificate, or, you know, they have to fly you back, right? So that's
so
why
are we not getting off the ship?
No, you're getting
This
off.
is my first cruise. So
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
know anything about it.
So what happens is when you're on a cruise, if it's a close-ended, cruises will allow you to get on with a birth certificate or legal ID, okay, your ID and your birth certificate. But we highly, highly, highly recommend that you do have I just lost passport, okay?
Yeah.
The reason is, now if you're going overseas, like to Europe and stuff, yes, you definitely need your passport, or the Bahamas and stuff. Not even the Bahamas, because again, when I went from New York, where you can go with your birth certificate, as long as it's close-ended, it goes to and from the US, okay? But
Yeah.
once you're over there, you can get off the ship, you can do everything. But let's say you ended up getting off the ship, you took a taxi over here, you went on a snorkeling tour, right? And you ended up, you know, having a problem and you stepped on something and or broke your leg or whatever. Guess what? They're not going to just take you back on the cruise ship. No, they're going to fly you or something, and you can't because you're overseas now and you're not able to use your birth certificate. You will need a passport. So that's why we always say, if you're on the cruise ship, you know, just stay safe and you can go back and forth on that cruise ship. But if something happens to you over there and they need to fly you, that birth certificate won't do. You need that passport. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
we always highly recommend, yes, you do need a passport, but it is not required. So if you do not have it at the time, it is closed-ended to Mexico. Your birth certificate will cover, but if anything happens to you, you're going to have to pay the cost and be stuck over there.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm going to get it just in case.
Best to get it just in case. Exactly.
I mean, I'm going to
Also-
be staying with the group, with you guys. I'll stay with you and Linda so they
Yeah.
know where I'm going and
Yeah,
what I'm doing.
we'll
You guys have
take
been
you
on
out.
a cruise.
Yeah,
I'll be like, oh,
we're
I
going,
don't
this
know
is,
what to
we're
do.
actually going to the Ensenada, Cabo and stuff on the Firenze the first week of December. So I love the Mexico ones. My sisters are like, you've already been on that one 4 times. I know, I love it, you know?
Oh, okay.
And-
So you've been on the Firenze then?
No, I haven't been on the Firenze. I've been to the
Oh.
Ensenada. But yeah, I've been on a couple different carnival ones. The Firenze I haven't been on. I've only been on the tour, the inspection.
Oh.
That's why we're gonna go. Archer had a group. You know how they've been booked, getting groups of cabins that you could sell to your clients.
Yeah.
We purchased one of those at a group rate.
Oh,
So we're going
okay.
the first week of December, and then we're going to go in a couple days early. Like I said, I got my actually with that one, I ended up getting Frontier, I think, for $60 round trip. And then
Mhm.
and then we're going to do Disneyland on Sunday, and then go onto the cruise ship on Monday, and then come home on Saturday.
So who gets all the commission from this big group cruising, since we have 600 cabins available right now?
Who do you think?
Uh-huh.
Well,
That's what I thought.
how do you think, well, you know, David, you don't think he's booking? How do you think he got his IATAN card and stuff, you know? So,
Yeah. He's
but
finally
yeah.
getting into that.
yeah. But, you know, we're getting a really good deal and stuff too. And, look at Teresa, she's already posted her certificate. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. I'm
She's
ahead
on
of the
ball.
game here.
So,
I got things to do today.
yeah. So again, guys, yeah,
Except for
let's,
LinkedIn isn't working.
is
LinkedIn is down. I don't know why.
what's not working?
The LinkedIn says it's
Oh,
down.
yeah, they kicked me off. I had an ad on there and was doing really good. I had over 900 people that inquired about becoming an agent, and then they kicked me out. So I got to figure out another way. So
Yeah, I don't
guys,
understand that. All I did was post my certificates. I haven't posted anything else, and it says it's been disabled. I'm like, okay.
let me look and see. Yeah, a lot of them are breaking down and stuff. It's like, why? What's the big deal? So let me see. Let me try to LinkedIn. Does anybody have any questions while we're here? I have a few minutes if you guys have any questions. All right. Yeah, look at this. I had over 960. I had over like almost 4,000 people review it, but I put that they have to be US only, you know, work in the US only. So that went down on 3,000 people, you know.
So
So-
they probably like put a kibosh to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with the cruise, it says that you can bring on a 12-pack of soda, but I don't drink pop that much unless it's like mixed in with my alcohol.
Uh-huh.
So what about water? Would they frown if I brought a
No, I think
6-pack of water on?
and it depends on the cruise line, but usually Carnival will allow you to bring like either a 6-pack or 12-pack of the water or soda and one bottle of wine per person.
Yeah.
So like me, when I brought my kids, I brought up 4 bottles of wine. So the only thing is, if you bring a bottle of wine and you go to take your bottle of wine to dinner, they charge you to open it. So it's like, open your wine, pour it in your glass, and walk down to the restaurant, you know.
Oh, okay.
So, but again, you know, but yeah, some cruise lines don't allow you to bring the water or the wine or the soda. So that's one nice thing about Carnival that they do, you know, because some of those drink packages are pretty expensive, and especially, you know, if you have somebody that doesn't drink, like me, my boyfriend, he didn't drink, so he would have had to buy the drink package too. And they're like, oh, but he could get a smoothie and he could get a fancy coffee. No, you know. Plus, you know, some of those drinks can be pretty potent. You can only drink 2 or 3, and you get 15 a day. It's like, unless you're a lush, you know.
Yeah, I was like, well, I got my own little Keurig coffee maker that we brought to Vegas with us because none of the hotels had coffee pots until we got to South Point.
Yeah.
And so we just went to Walmart and bought one of those $20 Keurig deals and brought our own coffee. And I'm like, I'll bring some of that. And somebody said no, because if they find out, they can kick you off. I'm like, oh, never mind. So
Yeah.
I'll pay you the $8 or whatever for a fancy coffee then, but I'm not buying the drink package.
Or just bring those little, I bought these at Costco or Sam's Club, those little caramel frap things that you just put in your coffee. So coffee is free. So you just run down to the buffet, grab your cup of coffee, pour your little, foo-foo stuff in it. There you have your, expensive coffee. So
Oh, bring my own creamer, like
yeah,
the
and
little cups of
packages.
creamer. I could do that, no
Yeah.
problem.
That's where we pack like snacks and stuff, and I always like to
Yeah.
get the room by the elevator. With Carnival, there's the spa level. Just upgraded just to the spa level. I didn't buy a spa package, but being on that level, you get to go in and enjoy the spa amenities. The
Oh.
the sauna, the steam room, the rain shower, the heated beds. So it's
Cool.
only a few extra dollars, but that's a secret also that, we found out and it was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. We were in there every night,
Well,
going.
I don't know if we could do that with the ones that are blocked because you have to be a certain room. They said that's blocked. You can't upgrade.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
So once
that's
they
what
release it, just
Ron was talking about. He said there's no upgrading on this. It's
okay.
these 3 type of rooms that we have, and that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. So now I'm just trying to find a roommate.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I don't wanna be
again,
alone.
there should be we should be starting a chat and stuff. And I had one of my other agents say, can we get a single fare? Or is it double occupancy? It's always double occupancy. So
It's double occupancy, yeah.
so
And
you can have up to 4 people in the room, make it merry, everybody save money. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking
yeah,
too.
if you don't think you can afford it right now, get with 3 other people. Guys, we're nice. We have fun. And if not, you can come stay in my room, or whatever, Nikki,
Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have your daughter and Linda and probably Win. So that's
yeah,
not gonna happen for me, but
We,
it was a nice thought.
a bunch of us went to Arizona, I think it was, here in Vegas. We all got in a van and went to Arizona for luncheon and a sandals event and stuff. We went to see One Love. And we all stayed in a Marriott room. So there was 4 of us in each bed. So 3 of us laid this way and 1 was at the feet of our bed.
Oh, geez.
So we had a good time. You're welcome.
That's funny. That's a little too much. I kick in my sleep. I don't think they'd like that.
8 of us sharing a bathroom, it was kind of crazy, but
Oh yeah, that
but we
would
made
be.
it work. We had a good time. And again, it was just
Right.
one night. So we
Yeah.
chipped in for the gas, we chipped in for the hotel, and we had a great weekend. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do is, I mean, yeah, I drink, but I've been told it's almost more expensive to get the drink package than it is to modify.
cruise.
Yeah. Like they said to go to the restaurants and you buy your alcohol there rather than bring it or rather than buy the drink package because we're only going to be gone 5 days.
Yeah.
So
and you have to do it for the whole time, and that's another thing. So it's like, okay, we don't get in till late that night, and then we don't get in till early, so that's kind of cuts off. And like Hawaii, what we did in Hawaii, Rick and I got off, we walked over to Walmart, and me and Amy also did the same thing. You go to like an ABC store, got a thing of cranberry juice, a thing of vodka, couple sandwiches, went and hung out, and just had a great old time, for $20. So
you can bring that on the ship. I thought it was just one.
We finished it, or we had some in a water bottle that they didn't know or whatever. But no, you can't bring it back.
Oh, gotcha.
You can buy alcohol there, and they give it to you on the last night to take off or whatever. But no, they don't allow you to bring, because they want you to spend the money there.
Right. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, well, I'll keep looking, yeah, because I'm like, I know that I've been looking at, I joined this cruise group or whatever where they just talk about items you should bring and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Definitely decorate your doors so you remember where you're at. I was like, that's a good idea. You know, bring ducks on because they have that duck program.
Find a duck, right?
Yeah, and I didn't know if they did that on Carnival. I know they do it on Norwegian.
Just remember, if you put a pineapple on the door, that means you're a swinger. All right. So be careful.
Oh,
Don't let anybody,
no pineapple.
don't let anybody, tease you and tell you to make sure you do that because you're going to get lots of activity at your door. So,
No, I don't think my boyfriend would appreciate that. And I definitely would not.
so
Thanks, guys. That's fun.
Yeah, it's an
Ha-ha.
it's an upside down pineapple.
oh,
That
upside down.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the
thank
swing, yeah.
you.
See, Dee knows all about it. Wait, no.
All righty then. Is there any color I shouldn't wear?
See what I'm telling you? You get to know each other. Good, don't wear camouflage. Okay, that's a
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
That's a
when you go
military thing
overseas,
only.
no matter where. Yeah, don't wear camouflage. I have a camouflage jumpsuit. Nope, you can't wear that. So just be
Okay.
cognizant of that. All right. All right, guys,
All
I
right.
gotta run, but thank you, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow on New Brunswick, Canada. If not, have a great weekend. As we say, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And I'm on all the time. If you guys ever need me, here's my phone number: 702-232-5499. And we're all here to help each other. So let's succeed. Let's get those bookings done. Let's get those new agents signed up, and let's get you walking the stage, whether you get your IATAN pin or you get a booking award or a gold and above plaque. Okay, let's go.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.